Hey, we got a brand new episode of The Rundown with Ramon for you today. You're in for a treat. Well, I'm in for a treat because you've taken the time to show up today and be here on The Rundown with Ramon. I hope your day's going well. In fact, my day's going pretty good. We got a few things for you today. Why CEOs should stop worrying about being right. And I would say that's not just for CEOs to stop worrying about being right, but I think all of us. Social media, how companies can support mental health in the digital age. We got that coming up. We're going to talk about some steps to improve or to boost your flow state and make you super focused and productive. We're going to share with you some tricks that will give you a healthier mindset than 99% of the people around you. Ooh, are you in debt? Well, did you know that having a credit card balance of $10,000 cannot be so good? We're going to share with you some AI video tools for creators and marketers that Buffer has tried and tested. How do I stop living paycheck to paycheck? This is a question many want to know. How to write effective social media guidelines that do what? That protect your brand. Some insight from Lyft's CEO. And last but not least, we're going to talk about 4 types of webinars that can convert prospects into customers. Again, this is The Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray. Started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, authored 5 books, here to help you live your best life or start or grow your business. So with that, let's get into The Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Why CEOs should stop worrying about being right. Oftentimes, we want to be right. I get it. We're the boss, we're the CEO, but I think as most of you should know, we are definitely not always right. In fact, maybe we don't even know what the answer is, writes the team from Leadership Now in Fast Company. And this is a new book by Ty Wiggins, who argues about this principle. Truly curious leaders are less prone to hubris and ego. In fact, they're willing to be challenged and are comfortable to be proven wrong. This is important, which is why high levels of curiosity are often labeled as childlike. Sometimes it is, but this is a risk you'll have to mitigate if people think you're too much like a child, when in fact being like a child, especially when you're curious, can be a good thing. Ty goes on and says the benefits of staying in a learning mindset, of opening yourself up to challenges, are significant. This is important. As PepsiCo's Ramon, interesting, a CEO there with my similar name, found out. He focuses on making sure he creates a space for others to tell him what they really think. It's one of the most important things you can do as CEO, as something I focus on every day. This is important. So doing the pre-work pays dividends in the long run, writes this article about the CEO doesn't always have to be right. And in closing, in some cases, the employee perspective can be a better predictor of downward trends than data in a spreadsheet. So I encourage you to check out Ty Wiggins' book, The New CEO, Lessons from CEOs and How to Start Well and Perform Quickly. Again, if you're just joining, my name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. I hope your day is going well. Let me know how the day is going for you. Share this, forward this, comment on it, and let me know you're listening to The Rundown with Ramon. If I can serve you, help you in some way, check me out at RamonRay.com, zoneofgenius.com, DM me on Instagram, LinkedIn, and all the platforms, and let me know as we continue on with The Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Social media, how companies can support mental health in the digital age. The aspect of mental health is an important thing. And you can have mental health that's good, mental health that's bad, but we focus so much on our core, on our bodies, but I would dare say, what about our mental state? What about our mindset? Are we focused on that as well? And I would say companies are trying their best to focus on the mental fortitude of their employees, the mental fortitude of their companies, because if you have healthy employees, then you can have a healthy business. If you have unhealthy employees that are not dialed in, your business itself, it's not going to be very healthy. So Forbes writes, what are some things that we can do to help the mental health of the teams we have? And one is simply just promoting mental health awareness to let people know that it's okay to not feel great and that there are ways you can feel better. Stress, anxiety, low self-esteem, all of these things are not good, but they're natural parts of the human journey. What can we do to make it better for us? Number two, foster a positive online environment. So many things, there can be divisiveness and bullying and not good communication in some open chat rooms, in some communities or groups. But if we can foster an open environment of communication, a positive online environment. Number three, provide resources and support. As individuals in a position of leadership, prioritizing the mental health of employees is crucial for fostering a supportive work environment and promoting overall well-being. Another thing that we can do is lead by example. This is important. As the leader, as the CEO, as the boss, as it were, are you modeling for your own team the importance of mental health when you're feeling down and not feeling good? Not that you have to broadcast it to everybody, but are you being open and vulnerable with your team so they know, oh, hey, even the leader, even the supervisor, even the manager, even the boss, as it were, the person who we look up to, they have issues and they're getting help, and this is human. So this is how some things companies can do to support and be better at helping us manage, thrive when we're not feeling so great in our minds, in our heads, maybe in our souls sometimes, writes Jenna Guarneri in Forbes. Again, if you're just dialing in, my name is Ramon Ray, dialing in. Like we're back in the days of AOL or Prodigy. My name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon, and I'm glad you're here for another episode of The Rundown with Ramon, where all I want to do is help you live your best life or start or grow your business. Ding, 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 ding. Moving on to our next point. 6 steps to boost your flow state and make you super focused and productive. Would you like to be more productive, and would you like to be more focused in life? I know I would, for sure. What are some things you can do to reach that? Writes an expert opinion by Marcel Schwantes and Inc. To be more productive without burning out. Is it at all even possible? But there are many threats that could steal our time and rob our productivity. A few examples of this is, of course, your email inbox, ding, 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 focusing on other people's priorities, phone notifications, scrolling, social media, procrastination, busy work, but not productive work. Two different things: busy work, but not productive work. Be keenly aware of centering your whole day on the things that matter most. Find your flow state. The integral work of renowned positive psychologist Mihaly, long last name, has a concept that suggests that we can maximize productivity while rewarding ourselves with pleasure and meaning. This is a good thing. So what are some things we can do? 6 steps. 6 things we can consider. 1, make sure the direction in which you're headed is crystal clear. Be 100% committed to your objective. Align your future goal to what you're contributing in the here and now. Think present gain and future gain instead of the false analogy of no pain, no gain. Interesting. Interesting change. No pain, no gain. Maybe that's not so great, as opposed to present gain and future gain. Maybe it's not about pain, but about all gain. Make sure the difficulty of a task is not considerably higher than your skill level at that time for that task. Otherwise, this article says you'll experience the ultimate anti-flow anxiety. Make sure your skill level for the task is not considerably higher than its difficulty as well. You don't want to be bored. Interesting, there's a flow here. And make sure the difficulty of the task and your skill are matching up. Again, if you're just joining, my name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're enjoying this episode of The Rundown with Ramon, helping you live your best life or start or grow your business. This is what we do at The Rundown with Ramon. If you're enjoying it, hit the forward button, hit the share button, hit the comment button. Let people know you're watching The Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. 10 tiny tricks that will give you a healthier, mindset. Let's do over this as I take a sip of water. All right, 10 tiny tricks that will give you a healthier mindset than 99% of other people. Interesting article from Your Tango by Alexandria Lazar. So a few things you could do. And again, I don't like reading these, what I call link bait, just tricks, but I think sometimes being mindful of just these small things can help us in our lives. So one, you've heard this before, and I'm going to tell you again, the power of practicing gratitude. Being thankful is a powerful thing you can do to keep your mind in the right state day in and day out. Gratitude. Number two, get out of your comfort zone. If you're always staying in your comfort zone, always staying where you feel safe and secure, you won't grow. And that growth can be so important and so powerful. Next point, learn from failure. When's the last time you ever failed at something? If you've never, ever failed at something, maybe that means you're not doing enough. Allow yourself to feel emotion. It may sound weird, but the aspect of feeling emotion, knowing, acknowledging the sadness or fear, nostalgia, envy that you have, that could be an asset. Set clear and motivating goals. Setting goals is something we do since we were kids, whether we do it consciously or not. Goals are absolutely important. The goal should be big enough so that you are motivated and excited. The goal should be achievable. Otherwise, it will have detrimental effects on your confidence. Another tip here, surround yourself with positivity. Do you know what it's like to live day on and day on and day on in negativity, always around people putting negative thoughts in your head? It's no bueno. It's no good. Surround yourself with positivity if you want to be a more positive person and, in fact, live a better life. Some of you may push back on this point, and I know most of you will not. But are you regularly exercising? Having a fit body, as fit as you can, that God allows you to have, is also good for your mental health. This is important. And last but not least, this may sound a bit of woo-woo, but positive affirmations. This is important. How are you affirming? How are you saying? How are you telling yourself you can do it too? As my friend Danelle Delgado quotes, which attributed to an African proverb, this didn't happen to me, it happened for me. These kind of things are not fake things. These things often work, as we're talking about in this segment of The Rundown with Ramon, 10 tiny tricks that will give you a healthier mindset than 99% of people. Moving forward, ding, 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 ding. How bad is a $10,000 balance on your credit card? Is it bad or is it not? Well, yeah, it's kind of bad, writes our friends at The Ascent from The Motley Fool. A $10,000 credit card balance could cost you $2,000 plus per year at current interest rates. When you carry debt, you're going to be carrying interest rates. Now, if it's business debt, that's a little bit okay because you're getting a return for your money of greater. So maybe you have a $10,000 balance and you're getting back $50,000 on that. If you're in credit card debt, stop using your credit card. See where you can reduce expenses and put all your extra money towards your debt. And again, our friends at Motley Fool say a debt consolidation loan or a balance transfer credit card could also help with getting debt free. I'm not going to give you a whole seminar, a whole class about debt, but definitely consumer debt is something that is not so great. And in fact, something here in America we do all too much. My admonition to you is stay out of debt. Don't be in debt, especially as a consumer. In business, I think it's okay to use other people's money to grow your business. But I'd be curious, what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. Let me know as you're going along. Let me know as you're sharing this with others. Ding, 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 ding. Curious here. The 7 best AI video tools for creators, marketers, tried and tested. I do a number of video editing, and I've used quite a bit of these tools as well. Here's from our friends at Buffer, some video editing tools you may want to consider from Christy Lang, who's a content writer at Buffer. Number one, CapCut. Best beginner video editor with AI features. I love CapCut. I've used it. Simple to use. You upload that video, and lo and behold, that sucker, it's ready for prime time, and you can share those reels, those shorts, those etc., those clips with your social community. CapCut is very, very good. Descript. Best AI video tool for podcasters and interviewers. Descript is a brilliant AI video editor for folks who hate editing videos. Rather than dragging video titles in and out on a timeline, Descript allows you to edit clips based on the transcription as you would edit text. It's an accurate way of making sure your video contains exactly the moment you want. Runway. I've never heard of Runway. Runway is another video editing tool. It says here it's a little intimidating. It can generate videos and animations from simple text prompts. And so there's Runway. Number 4, Lumen. Best AI video tool for marketers. Lumen is a great addition to any marketing tool stack. With just a couple of clicks, you can convert blog posts or articles, voiceovers, or talking head clips into professional looking videos. Number 5, Synthesia. Interesting. If your video requires a talking head that you don't want to be your head, Synthesia should be your first port of call, with over 70 avatars and 120 voices to choose from. Number 6, Wondershare Filmora. Wondershare Filmora has been around for years, alternative to more intense video editing tool. And number 7, InVideo AI. All these tools, if you're looking for great video to edit video and have better content in your business or personal things, you want to check out one or more of these video tools. Ding, 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 ding. How do I stop living paycheck to paycheck? Now, this is a huge, broad question. Our friends at Vox write this: how do I stop living paycheck to paycheck? Most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but in a way, it is. If poof, you're out of a job, if poof, you didn't get that check coming in, what are you going to do? So how do you stop living paycheck to paycheck? Again, if you just joined, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. All we ask is about 30 minutes of your time to give you the top 10 things you need to know, sometimes 10, sometimes 9, sometimes 11, sometimes 6, you need to know to live your best life or start or grow your business. So how do you break out of living paycheck to paycheck? It's a great question, and I think it all boils down to financial literacy. This is important to understand. Do you have a savings net? Are you earning more? Are you investing your money to get a return on your investment? This is important to keep in mind. How do we get out of that hole? Well, part of it is savings. Part of it is budgeting. Part of it is cutting our expenses. It's not just about savings. You have to have a job. You have to have a job that pays well. So some of these things are ways to do it. But the article writes, I'd also ask you how much of a financial cushion you think you need. So as you're considering, how do I stop living paycheck to paycheck? Well, it's about cutting your expenses, earning more money, putting more aside in savings, and investing your money to get a return on what you're bringing in. This is a big, big issue, the aspect of financial independence. How do we do that? And if you have answers, if you're a financial expert, if you have tips on that, comment, DM me, let me know so we can share this out with others. Ding, 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 ding. Moving forward, a few more tips to go here: how to write effective social media guidelines that protect your brand, from our friends at the Content Marketing Institute. Interesting insights from them. And they say a few things. One, why employee social advocacy matters. Why do employee brand advocates matter? Because people are increasingly wary and distrustful of brand and government claims and prefer input from their peers. This is one reason why social media guidelines are important. So a few things you can do. One, what are the brand's purpose on social media? Document that. Do you have a company style guide with how content should be done? Is there access to a shared brand asset folder? Are you using guidelines as a brand defense? Legal concerns, unsanctioned brand accounts, departed employees. All these things have to be looked at as you're considering the right social media guidelines for your brand, for your company? Are you hosting lunch and learn conversations to get people talking about what they're doing? What about social media, office hours, and more? These are things you and your brand can do from our friends at Content Marketing Institute to ensure you have the best social media guidelines for your business. If you've just joined, greetings to you. Glad you're here. My name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. All we ask is for a bit of your time to give you the top things you need to know to live your best life or start or grow your business. Ding, 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 ding. Interesting insight here from Lyft's CEO on Living with Purpose in Time.com, a long-ranging interview of what it means to live with purpose, talking about the layoff that he had to go through. But here's what the CEO of Lyft says. Leading with purpose is saying, let's just look at one social problem. Vivek Murthy, the U.S. Surgeon General, has written pages about the epic problem of loneliness in the USA and how the social bonds that used to hold us together are broken. If you self-identify as lonely, it's like smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. So it's like, okay, what do we do? Well, we bring people together, bring them to a restaurant, to a concert, so we can figure out a way to do better. So leading with purpose, the Lyft CEO is saying, we started with a big societal issue like loneliness and saying, how can we help people at least, if not exactly 100% overcome it? We're going to be the whole solution, at least be a force in the right direction. Lyft is an amazing company, which has like a heart, a soul, it seems. And David Risher is the CEO of Lyft, took over that company some time ago, about a year ago, as you're hearing this. But again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon, encouraging you. What does it mean for you to live life with purpose in your community? What does it mean for you to live a life with purpose to make a difference in the world? We'll end on this fun little episode here. 4 types of webinars that convert prospects into customers as we get ready to wrap up the Rundown with Ramon. 1, thought leadership webinars that create awareness. That's one type of webinar. Number 2, solutions-focused webinars and product demos. Number 3, customer onboarding webinars, decision action. Number 4, customer success webinars to create loyalty. You get your webinar platform, understand the features that you want, and understand a few things. These are from our friends at Marketing Profs. Different webinar types work best at different stages. Engagement on your webinar is so important. Don't reinvent the wheel. And lastly here, build webinars into your total event program. Listen, this is the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Not only hope you enjoyed it, I hope it made an impact in your life, an impact in your world, and it's a small part to help you be more informed, be more educated. And my admonition to you, my call to action to you, go make the world a better place and let somebody else know that they need you or that you need them and they matter. Thanks so much for listening to The Rundown with Ramon. Reach out to me, by the way, on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Threads. Let me know you're watching The Rundown with Ramon. Thanks so much.